Hello, procrastinators, and welcome back to the official Manosphere podcast. I am your host, Daniel Hardcastle, and I fuck women. Here's my co-host, Mike Bithell.
Oh no, I've been brought here under false pretenses.
Mike, welcome to the official Manosphere podcast, the new title of our new podcast.
I got notes.
You got notes? Well, this will be the time to do them. But before we do that, let's go to our sponsor, Bleach. Do you need to get rid of some bodies really fast? Try Bleach.
Well, we started on a good note, I think. We've started where, as we mean to go on. We've set a tone. We've established a rapport with the audience. It's working out very well.
I think I need to do one thing. I need to introduce you. This is my channel. Hello, everybody should probably know me by now. But you, Mike, I've never done work with you before, ever.
No.
In any way, ever. And anyone who says otherwise is a liar.
They're liars, yeah.
Yeah, so, So Mike here made games and is continuing to do that.
Yeah, I like the past tense, though. That's good.
Yeah, I thought I'd do the past tense just to shit you up a little bit, just in case I know something you don't, and then just offer you a little bit. Is there an official Manosphere podcast? If it's not, I do actually put money in that should be our title.
I don't. I think we should brainstorm other names potentially. But I respect where you're coming from, and I do not want you to feel that I'm insulting your masculinity by challenging you on this.
Okay, well that's a nice friendly moment. Two bros there. That's a broman.
We're broing up. Yeah, no, exactly.
I felt that broman. That was a good broman. I was going to throw it to a way worse sponsor. You're really lucky I said Bleach.
Well, yes.
I had a great idea for that, and my brain, just before I said it out loud, went, let's go easy on Mike. It's his first ever podcast. You should listen
to that voice more often, I think.
It tends to be drowned out by all of the Adderall that I take.
Now that's a sponsor.
We're sponsored by SSRIs. Do you hate the sun? Do you want to hate it more? SSRIs. Anyway, hi Mike.
Hey, how's it going?
Do you want to introduce yourself to the audience, since I've never had you on a podcast before, ever, in any way whatsoever?
I'm Mike. I'm Dan's mate. I make video games. There you go.
That was it.
Yeah.
That was all you bring to you make video games. You made loads of video games.
Too many.
At this
point.
You
could
Too
argue.
many.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you start. I'm going to see if I can I list all of them. Oh God, can I?
Can
list
you
all
list
of your
all?
games?
That's the question. Go for it.
Is this the thing where if I start and I go with Thomas Was Alone, you're like, no, I did this other game that no one's heard of.
I did do lots of things that nobody heard of, but we'll start with that one. So start there.
Thomas Was Alone.
Yeah.
Which I think is a bit dated now because nobody likes AI anymore, and that was all about AI.
Yeah, no, it's aged very poorly, that aspect on it. That and the jokes about Kevin Smith and Nathan Fillion. It's definitely of its time. Yeah.
Do you think that AI as a term is like woke now, where no one who uses it actually knows what it means, but they use it infuriatingly often?
It's marketing, yeah. Though they've absolutely just co-opted it for rubbish technology. Yeah, it's really annoying.
Yeah.
If you're someone like me who's genuinely excited by the real versions of AI, it's really frustrating to see it applied to something nonsensical.
But you're not excited about the version that just kind of like tries to finish your sentence for you?
By autocomplete. Yeah, it's really exciting.
It's just autocomplete for multiple words. Yeah. It's the future, and it can draw pictures as long as it's already seen that picture and can steal it.
Yeah. That's and the thing, it's like I always say, it's worth global warming for this.
It is. I mean, what isn't? I mean, actually, we can't say that because our sponsor is SSRIs. So we can't. It getting warmer is bad for people like me. Sorry, Thomas Was Alone. And then what was after Thomas Was? Was it Volume after Thomas Was Alone?
It was, which you famously did not like. Oh, no, you did. You didn't like that one, no.
I did in the end.
You didn't? Yeah.
I didn't at the start. I thought it was better. It got better when you patched out the glaring fucking hole.
That is the single biggest creative mistake of my career. Yep, that was fun.
Good. No, Mike, it was coming on this podcast. This is...
We're entering the Mike needs to do some projects for clients and make some money stage to keep his company. So you will not know that the next thing I did was Google. I did a game called Earth.
Oh, no, I did. It was the VR.
Yeah.
Google VR thing.
Yeah.
I remembered it. I just didn't know where it goes because you got Google VR in there. This is when it jumbles up in my head. You got the two circular games.
Yeah.
And you got a solitaire.
Solitaire's later.
And at some point, John Wick just like pops out and has a shot here.
Yeah.
make less. I've made one book in 5 years, right?
Yeah.
Just don't even. You make games quicker. It's annoying.
In fairness, I make them with other people. That helps. A lot of very talented people whose work I can take credit for. You know, so
the other people involved with my book weren't so useful.
No, I may have seen something about the internet in the intervening time, Dan.
I laugh because I would be very upset if I didn't. So yeah, the circular thingies where it's all talky.
Yeah.
Talky games, because you like a talky game, do you? You like robots having a chat.
I love a robot having a chat.
You have a robot having a chat. Mm-hmm. I've just thinking about it now. I've never put this together. All of your games are robots having a chat.
Basically.
Why is that the thing you like the most?
I think it's probably a healthy dose of neurodivergence. That's my assumption.
Oh yes, we're all.
Yeah,
that's a good title for this.
A healthy dose of neurodivergence.
Yeah, a healthy dose of neurodivergence.
That would be a great name for a podcast. I prefer it to Manosphere. I prefer it to Manosphere.
Yeah, all right. It's a healthy dose. Great. What's great is I won't remember any of these, and when I'm editing this, I'll be like, that's the one. You won't know what this podcast is called until the first episode goes live.
That's the exact level of creative control I want over this.
Right, so then right, John Wick, you had that Solitaire one, which was like, see, I think secretly, and this is how you can tell, like, the good game designers versus the shit game designers, is every good game designer eventually makes a Solitaire. And that's the secret. That's the giveaway. And if you see a Solitaire in their arsenal, you go, I can buy anything they've made because they have played the world's most boring game and gone, I can make that interesting.
Yeah.
Because you've done it. Zachtronics did it. The next game from the person who made Bubba Is You is a Solitaire game.
Oh, I didn't know that. Zachtronics is definitely a better designer than me. I walked around a museum for a day with Zachtronics, with Zach from Zachtronics. Once, that was nice.
I didn't think they were a person. I genuinely thought they were like a robot that built cool puzzle games, which is honestly why you probably would have been friends with them.
Yeah, we would have had a robot chat. Yeah, absolutely.
Who's your favourite Next Generation character?
I would have to say probably B4.
Oh, you had to go into this. You had to do the little.
It's the best. Just said data. It's the best movie. So it's the best movie. That's all I'm saying.
That's all you have to say for people to not want to play your games anymore.
I've not seen that film in a while. I'm a big Tom Hardy fan. I should go back sometime.
I watched it about 3 weeks ago.
How is it?
Bad.
Is it?
Really bad.
That's a shame.
There's a lot of stuff I don't want to get into in that film where I'm like, oof, okay, that is aged very poorly.
Yes, there is some stuff, isn't there? I do remember that.
Yeah, there's some bad stuff. What a great podcast we're having here.
This is a great podcast. This is the best of all podcasts, I think.
It is the best. It was the best of times. It was the blurst of times. Fuck it, let's just do a Simpsons rewatch. Yay!
What I like is, I think there's a thing where when you go very loud on Discord, you cut out. So all I heard was like the very start of you go yelling yeah there, and then you just absolutely cut out for me.
What?
It's great.
Discord of... Hang on, let me check. Ah!
Yep,
oh, yeah.
You cut out again.
Oh, my God. All right, I'll keep an eye on my levels. Hang on, I'll turn myself down a bit.
Discord is it's just not willing to accept the degree of excitement which you can experience.
It just doesn't want to put up with me.
No.
I understand, Discord. I understand. Anyway, right, so I've still got a game. Two more games I'm thinking of. You got Tron Legacy.
That's a movie. I wasn't involved in that one.
That was what it was. What was it called? It was Tron. I know it because I wrote it in it's actually mentioned in Paradox.
But nobody will ever know that.
The ebook was out briefly before they took it down, and maybe it's out again.
Oh man!
Tron Identity.
That's the one.
I didn't even have to look it up. That's the one. Tron Legacy was the film. Okay, fair enough. And then you got the new one, which I have not spent this entire time thinking about, because I know it, so I don't even have to say it out loud. So that's your... Have I missed anything on your game thingy there?
There's Arcsmith, which I wrote but didn't direct, which was directed by Nick. So that was another VR game we did.
Didn't play that one.
We did a radio drama, North Star Rising.
Not a video game.
Which you listened to the wrong way round and ruined the ending for yourself. Remember that?
Right. If you make a radio drama, right?
Yeah.
And you put it on a website.
Yeah.
And I hit play.
Yeah.
and it plays it like episode 654321, and I'm like, I don't understand why you're doing like the reverse chronology thing. I don't think it's working at all.
I've never claimed to be technically intelligent. I don't understand computers. They're complicated. They confuse me.
Yeah, they confuse me as well. I find them... Although I've made my phone a lot nicer because now it looks like L cars, and that just fills me with joy every time I use it.
To do all the sounds as well.
Yes, of course it does. Of course it does.
Nice.
It takes about 45 minutes to remember which menu sends a text, but I said send a text, immediately felt very old. Some people are like, what's a text? Don't you mean send a... Oh, God damn it. WhatsApp! There it is.
There it is.
I've had a few bangs on the head since we last spoke as friends, not on a podcast. We've never spoken on a podcast before.
Not to my knowledge. If you were recording our conversations, then I was unaware of that. Yeah.
Oh, Tron Catalyst! There it is. Okay, I got it. Well, the thing is, right, I'm playing it on the Steam Deck.
Yeah.
So I've seen the title screen once.
I'm proud that you're not dipping out to play other games. You're committed.
But yeah, I'm definitely deep in Act 3. Getting to the end now.
Yeah.
I know new Tony Hawk's is out as well, mate. I'm just saying. I haven't played Indiana Jones, I haven't played Claire Obscura, I haven't played The Alters.
I've got the Alters to play. I've not played Alters yet. Indiana Jones I loved. You'll like Indiana Jones.
It's so good. So with Indiana Jones, I played the first level. With Claire Obscura, I've done 2 live streams on it. With The Alters, I've done a video on it. I've not been able to have free time to actually play.
Right.
When I get free time, I play your fucking frisbee eating game.
Sorry, a train's going by past, by the way, so I think that's coming through on the recording, so apologies to everyone. I live near a train track. Please use that to triangulate my position.
Mike is now living under a bridge.
Yeah.
Microsoft laid Mike off. It wasn't even working for him, but they still managed to do it.
Yeah. I made the cut.
Impressive.
I made the cut, it's true.
They would fire people they didn't even hire if they could at this point. Anyway, Mike, I won't ruin your career by saying things about other games companies. Don't worry about it.
Promises were made. No, joking, you're funny.
Let's think of a nice hot button topic.
There's so many to choose from.
There's so many, and yet I'm so chronically offline now that I don't know anything that's happening. I learn about the world when I do a live stream.
Oh, because people come in with
people
comments.
Talk about it.
Yeah.
That's when I learn about shit. Because I'll do it for the microphone here. Ready? A magazine. That was the sound of an actual magazine for reading, and that's how I get my news these days. Magazines.
What magazines do you read, Dan? Let's tell our young audience who's still listening definitely to this what magazines you read.
Edge magazine.
I do like a bit of Edge.
And Doctor Who magazine. No, that's the title. I do like a bit of Edge.
I like Edge. I don't think I've ever got a good review from Edge, but I do read it. I love it.
Should we find out? Because the new one just came through my door today.
Oh, don't do this to me. Don't do this to me.
Right, let's have a read.
Don't do this to me.
I'm going to read this out loud.
Don't do it to me.
Like us, we imagine your first goal. Oh, that's Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Store. Welcome Tour, sorry, not Welcome Store.
Is that any good? I've not tried that yet.
Well, Edge has given it a 3 out of 10. So it's not a glowing review.
3's not a bad score in Edge. I'd be happy with a 3.
Edge's reviews are all over the place. It's kind of why I like it. But what I do write is the number at the end I don't really care about. I read the words.
That's interesting. That's an interesting approach. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. No, that's the thing is I love Edge because they are so subjective and so interesting. Like they have opinions.
They know what they like.
Yeah.
They know what they like. Totally. I like people who know what they like. That's what I'm here for. I want to hear the opinions of people. I don't want to hear people going, you can't... Someone told me on a stream, and this has always bugged me, I can't like Watch Dogs Legion.
As in, it's impossible for you to?
I do. I think it's one of the best open world games ever made.
It's a very you game as well. It's
a very me game.
Yeah.
If you play it the right way, which is to put it on the hardest difficulty and bang on permadeath, for you guys, it is the tensest, most brilliant, brutal fucking video game ever made. And I love it. And I love hiring people. When I did a live stream series of it, Enid, my character, got from the very start to the very final boss level, the very last bit.
On a permadeath run.
On a permadeath run. And I got down to, in the final shootout, like 0 health. Like, just, you know when you get, like, the hairline fracture of health and you're like, I don't know how I'm still alive, but I am about to die.
Yeah, the pixel.
And she managed to survive it, and I don't think my heart has slowed down since. It is to this date, my favourite moment. I backed her save up when I finished. I backed her save up. She's referenced in Paradox. She's in it. The character is in it.
That's awesome.
I'm like, no, this was such a... And she's a character that doesn't exist in anyone else's games. And that's just... How do you not love that? How is that not a beloved classic which lets you have that kind of vibe?
But have you considered that someone on the internet disagrees with you?
That's I'm going to say most people on the internet disagree with me. I think that's the issue, is most people. But that's okay.
Which one was the San Francisco one? I like that. The
2.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
2.
That was fun.
That's a great game. Absolutely stunning game. Wonderful game. I prefer Legion.
Okay.
I prefer Legion. The only thing that 2 has over it for me is I think 2's got a better soundtrack. I listen to that soundtrack all the time. That's an incredible soundtrack. Legion's a bit more sort of all over the place.
Yeah.
It's a bit, I don't really care about it. But, the London vibe, the being able to trace anybody down.
I remember being annoyed because the open world stopped a couple of streets before the street I lived on. And I was irritated by that. Because my then apartment was in Assassin's Creed Syndicate, so Ubisoft already had the meshes, but they chose not to use them. And that made me very...
Because it's London, those meshes don't even need to be updated.
There you go.
They just
exactly
use it again.
Chuck a few ugly kind of steel glass buildings in the middle of it, and you've got London, yeah.
But I really like... Someone killed one of my operatives, so I tracked down all of their family members and anyone they're associated with, and killed them, because every single person you meet has a day cycle. And it's the only game with this thing that we've always wanted in gaming, where they actually have things that they do, and if you follow them, they will go to the places.
Right.
They will do the things that they are going there to do. And if you change, like if you kill one of their relatives, they might swap out a thing, and then they will get a train and they will go and mourn their dead relative.
Is that true? Like the system does acknowledge what you're doing? That's really cool.
Yeah. Like, so it's a game where its mechanics force me to play good, because if I drive around a corner really fast and I clip someone, in a GTA, it doesn't matter, you've just hit someone, who cares? That character might end up being the fucking niece of someone who later on I want to get, and I can't get. Which is you do have to play on permadeath. You do have to play on the hardest possible difficulty. They added a new difficulty a while after launch called resistance mode, where you can't, like, all the checkpoints are always deadly. You can't fast travel on the underground because there's cameras everywhere, and everything's really brutally hard. And that is one of my favourite games ever. But I was told I can't like it.
No.
Not allowed. The hive mind of the internet said no, like it did for Saints Row Reboot. Not as good, but I still enjoyed my time with it.
The internet agreed upon an objective truth,
and I'm not allowed. You're not allowed to go against the grain of that. No. But I do. I'm a rebel. I'm a real boy. Mike's not, though. Mike's just there going, talk about Donkey Kong. I couldn't think of a modern game.
That's
Mike,
amazing.
What have you been playing?
I've been playing Donkey Kong.
Oh, shit!
No, I haven't. No. I don't think I've ever played a Donkey Kong, actually. I should play a Donkey Kong. There's a new one coming out, isn't there? I'll play that one when it comes out.
I always found the 2D ones to be infuriating as fuck. I mean, I played them as a kid, so that's probably why. But I found them deeply infuriating. And never played any like the 64 or anything like that one. But I do like the look of the new one. It's out in a week, I think.
Is it really? Okay.
1 week of recording. I don't know when this is going up or what this thing's called.
We'll get there.
We'll come up with an official confirmation. We'll have our mandate. We'll put it out there on a Mike and Dan's mandate.
No, veto.
Oh. What if I put a space in it, but I won't tell you where?
I'm going to pitch it out there. I do like Kerry's idea. The first ever podcast.
The first ever podcast. This is the first ever podcast.
It is the first ever podcast.
There were no other podcasts before this podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah. We invented the concept of the podcast here and now.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing.
Yeah.
We're just doing a bit where there's other podcasts.
Yeah.
So, Mike, what podcast do you listen to?
There aren't any.
There aren't any. Correct answer. Well done. Yes, there are no other podcasts. There's only this one. The first ever podcast.
Others might now copy the concepts. And now we're having such massive success with it.
The merch of this is going to be weird.
I love that you're already at the merch planning stage. That's how confident you are.
Merch.
Yeah.
I was thinking, I mean, that's what probably put me off the idea of calling it the official Manosphere podcast, because I don't think I'd sell much merch to my audience.
I'm guessing your audience would probably not like that.
Probably not like that. I think they'd find the title hilarious.
They wouldn't want to wear it on a t-shirt, though, would they?
No, I don't think that would be... Unless we could be like, we're reclaiming the word.
Reclaim.
Oh, Mike!
Yo.
What have you been playing this week, month, however frequently these are going out? Whenever. They're going out whenever.
I was late to recording this podcast because I was playing Cyberpunk. There you go.
Cyberpunk?
Yeah, it's good there. It's good now.
It's good. Yeah. It's good. You can make friends with a robot, so you'd like it.
You could be a robot. No, I'm having a good time with it. I've only played the first 5 hours or so, but I'm having a great time. My question to you, is it as branchy as it seems?
No.
Oh. Because there's been several points where I'm like, I'm making a choice here. Do the choices not matter so much?
They do that thing like The Witcher 3 did, where you're making choices where you don't know you're making choices, and characters will die because someone's like, do you want a Twix? You went, nah, right? And that is going to spiral into a character dying.
Right.
There's some stuff like that, but at the end of the day, it boils down to like 3 choices and just go make your choice sort of thing. I struggle to get to the end sometimes because I do end up just installing mod after mod after mod after mod after mod.
I haven't met my close personal friend Keanu yet. I'm looking forward to that.
Oh, in 5 hours.
I'm taking my time, man. I'm doing every little thing. I'm wandering off.
I can see how you could do that. I could see where you could take a path to go and not meet Keanu. I mean, I always beeline to him, to be honest.
I know where he is. That's why I'm not finding him yet.
I don't know if you've ever installed a mod pack from Nexus Mods where it downloads like 700 mods onto your game.
I've never done that. I've only ever done like a la carte modding.
I want to just point out, right? Here's how our brains work, right?
Yeah.
Mike said a la carte to be like, I'm choosing things off of a restaurant menu.
Yes.
And I heard a la carte, as in Mike was playing Cyberpunk as the main character from a Castlevania game.
If I were to use the word a la carte, though, I would be referring to Hellsing, the anime. If I was doing that,
because you're an even bigger nerd.
There you go. I've out-nerded you. Well. I do. I create the illusion. So what happens when you install 7,000 mods? I assume it falls apart?
No, it runs really well.
Really?
I mean, every now and then you'll be driving along and there'll be like a nudie character. You go, ooh, nudie character, then you have a massive accident. But apart from that, it's great. There's so many, but the thing is, right, the best mods are slowly still being added to the game. There's like a patch coming for this game where they're like, yeah, we've made more stuff for it. I'm like, I thought you were done 3 patches ago. And they're like, yeah, we were, but like, what if there was more of it? So yeah, the mods have become sort of a bit less sort of thingy. Like, I just kind of go for the immersive mods, you know? That's what I'm all about, the immersion in that game. I think it's a game you can really lose yourself in and just kind of... between missions, I play it like The Sims. I'm like, okay, it's time to get up. I'm going to go get some food. I'm going to go and check this thing out. I'm going to go and, peruse a shop. I'm going to do this. I'm going to drive around. I'm driving around, following the speed limits and the rules. I'm really boring.
You are living a middle age.
Yeah.
Kind of lifestyle in that world. I like that, though.
I mean, every now and then, you do jump out the car and slice people with your arm blades. But, like, apart from that... it's fine.
Who among us hasn't? Who among us hasn't? I'm having a good time with it. It's the closest I've felt to playing a Deus Ex game in a while.
Yeah, I remember they used to make those.
Yeah.
That's what we all want, Mike.
I know. I want it.
They're like, here's a Deus Ex. We're like, yay! Can we have some more? They're like, yeah, here's a Deus Ex. We're like, yay! And then other people are playing Fortnite and they don't play it, and then everything goes to shit. It's all your fault, people listening to this who didn't play Deus Ex.
We did get a good H-Bomber guy video of it, though. That was good.
I don't know who that is.
You do genuinely not know who H-Bomber guy is?
I don't know the internet, Mike. I've decided to stop living that lie.
I'm telling you now, man. You're about to watch about everyone listening who's CW. You're about to watch 12 hours of video.
I only recently found Red Letter Media. Like, I am. It feels recent. It may have been a couple of years ago now, but I've been. Whoa.
H-Bomber guy is a guy who puts out 1 video a year. And it's the best video on YouTube each year.
Well, thanks very fucking much. Yeah, have you not seen part 36 of Planet Coaster 2? That was the most recent episode of Planet Coaster to go up. I fucking love Planet Coaster 2, Mike.
You do.
I love that game.
You do.
You can take photos on rides. You can put the little photo booth, set up a photo booth.
Oh, so that they've the punters can have their photos taken. That's sweet.
Yeah, but right, you actually physically put the camera in the world, and it actually takes photos that you can then display on any screen in the game world, and then they can buy those photos that you can see.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
If you're just looking at the screen as it goes past the clicky thing in the distance, all the new photos just go.
That's really cool.
Isn't that just the coolest?
I need to get into those games. I'm a big theme park nerd. I think I'd have a good time with them.
I think, like me, you'll get lost in them and have to do series to push aside the fact that you're spending upwards of 50 hours on a single park.
Does that change here we go. I'm just going to ask you a question. Like, does that change the way you play? I assume, because you're playing for an audience, right? So you're kind of putting pressure on yourself to be interesting or entertaining. No,
okay. None of that.
Do professionals in your field do that? Do like people who are better than you do that, or is that?
I don't think people who are better than me play the same game more than once.
Really?
Unless it's a game that they only play that game.
Oh, it's like all or nothing, right?
Yeah, it's like I do only Fortnite or only GTA, or just like some people who just play mad shit. And that's the two speeds. But I'm the middle ground because I like doing fun, entertaining, well-edited videos every Saturday and just really bollocking about on a Wednesday with just an hour-long episode of me going, I think I'm going to tweak the monorail again. And that's just... monorail episodes, I think, are becoming like my my clip show episodes.
They're like a bottle episode. Yeah.
Oh, no. The bottle episodes could be interesting, Mike. These are the ones you skip on the rewatch.
Do you find the same audience watch both of those styles of videos, or you have like one audience who shows up for one and one that shows up for the other?
I think the people who watch Planet Coaster watch everything.
Yeah.
I think that there's not a lot of those people. I think there's like a good 10,000 people who turn up for those.
Yeah.
And there's 30 to 50 for the other ones. But that 10,000 loves that shit.
You're the kind of person, though, who would do it to piss off your audience if you wanted to. You would do it just because people told you not to, right? You'd be like, screw you, I'm doing it. No? I think so.
No, I don't think so. I think I used to be.
Okay.
I think now I only really do what I want to do.
That makes sense.
It's like the new Tony Hawk has come out, and it's like, I could do a video on it and have the video up this week, but I had another game that I was going to stream, and I was like, well, this game is better, it'll be a better video, and Tony Hawk's I'll just stream then. And you don't get a Tony Hawk's video, you get a better video. So that's the better way around for the actual... I'm putting effort in, Mike, is what I'm trying to do.
I like that. No, that's cool. That's cool.
Have you played Soup for Hire?
I've not. Tell me about it.
Soup for Hire is... it's a John Wick them up without a grid, and I know that's going to throw you.
Why? But surely, if you're making a John Wick game, you're going to play X grid under it. What? How else would you do it?
I know, right? But in this one, nope. It is for some reason. So I've seen people playing it top down, but it is definitely a third-person shooter. But it's very nicely designed. And again, it's got a stupidly hard difficulty that just makes you feel like a badass when you can actually do it.
Oh, that is unashamedly John Wick as well. I respect that. Yeah. It looks more John Wick than my John Wick game. No, I'm joking.
Your John Wick had John Wick in it.
That's fair.
Yeah. And it also had what's his face? It was really nice.
Oh, Lance. Yeah, he was a proper pro. He was lovely to work with. I need to see, because he's in Ballerina, isn't he? I think he shot that before he passed away.
There's a new Mission Impossible out. We should do a podcast where you're watching all the old Mission Impossibles.
Did you watch the new Mission Impossible?
No. I don't go to the cinema, Mike, because that's where they keep the people.
Yeah, that's fair. It's a weird one, because I would say, I'm not exaggerating, 25% of the runtime is just flashbacks.
Oh.
To previous movies.
Oh.
Because they don't trust you to remember any of the stuff they're referencing, so it's just constantly cutting back. Like a character will walk on screen who was in a previous movie, and they'll have a flashback to they're doing constant previously on.
Does it ever flashback to the original Mission Impossible TV show from the 60s or whatever?
It doesn't, but that would be legitimately perfect. I think they get away with it as well. No, it's fun. It's fun, but it is very much it's very silly. But the last one was silly as well. Did you watch that? Did we watch that? Yeah.
We have discussed that.
We've discussed that one.
In
friendship, in conversations that were recorded without my consent or knowledge. Yeah,
they weren't recorded. We discussed that. Yeah, no. Wait, have you seen Godzilla -1 yet?
I have. I didn't like it as much as Shin Godzilla. I think Shin Godzilla set the bar too high.
I am with you. I prefer Shin Godzilla.
Yeah.
Shin Godzilla's still my favourite.
Shin Godzilla is the one I put on for mates. Like, Shin Godzilla, like, if I've got a friend around and, like, they're, like, for whatever reason, they say, oh, I've never watched a Godzilla film, I've set, like, a couple of mates now, I have just put that on, because it's the best one.
It is. It's great, because you just go, after the first 2 hours of, like, Japanese politics, you go, no, wait, it's going to get good.
No, I would never show it to anyone who didn't think that was the best part. I think you pitched it to me as it's the thick of it with Godzilla wandering in, and that is exactly what it is. It's brilliant. It's great.
It is.
I loved it.
That's why it's such a wonderful film.
Yeah, I
It
really
is
did.
an absolute fucking delight. So, as you've now finished your video game and I've now finished my book, we've clearly got lots of free time.
All the free time in the world, yeah.
What we're going to do now is a new feature
Oh, here we go.
that I like to call
Go on.
What Should Mike Play that he's missed over the last X years of being busy.
I like this as a feature. And then I have to go away and play it, and then I report back in the next episode. I'm all on. I'm
get
on board.
homework.
I love this.
You get homework.
Let's do it. What's my homework?
Mike, have you played Promise Mascot Agency?
I have not. I'm going to Google it. Promise Mascot Agency. I've never heard of that.
Yes. It came out this year, and it's in my contender for Game of the Year at the moment. It's in my shortlist for Game of the Year because it is a stupid game that I love.
It's on Switch as well, which is very convenient.
Yeah, I played it on Steam Deck. It is not a game you need a graphical powerhouse for at all. And it absolutely peters out by the end. But something about the sheer bloody surrealness of it all won me over, and I stuck with it.
I'm excited.
Oh wait, you're not gonna like it. There's no AI you can be friends with.
I'm gonna...
Actually,
Go on.
I have an actual question about your games.
I love the surprise in your voice. I'm actually finding myself potentially interested in something you do. Go on, please. Let's go.
So, I was thinking, because I went through all of your games there.
Yeah.
Would you say that your personification of artificial intelligence has gotten colder over the years?
Colder.
Yeah, because, like, Thomas Was Alone is a very sort of warm, huggy AI thingy, and then Volume's quite positive, and we can do that, and etc. And then as you've gone on, it's become more nuanced and complex, and, you know, there's never been an emotion in Tron, canonically.
It's an interesting... I wonder if maybe I've gotten a bit colder as I've aged in my writing. It's an interesting question, yeah. Because obviously Tron style-wise, I don't... You know, Tron is someone else's toys, so I'm writing someone else's style. But the... But even though you're right, like Subsurface Circular was a bit colder than Volume, which was a bit cold, and Thomas was like, yeah, maybe. I've just gone cold inside, Dan, that's what it is. I've lost my...
Turned to stone.
I have. I'm going to play that mascot game, though. That looks really fun. That's going on the... I'll get on my shiny new Switch 2, which I'm predominantly using now to play Switch 1 games.
Yeah, I mean, I'm playing Pokemon Scarlet now. It runs.
Oh, because that was kind of laggy, right, when it came out.
Oh, laggy. I played it for like an hour and went, yeah, I'll play this when they fucking bother to patch it, and they never did, and then a new console came out, and it just works on that one. So I'm like, yay!
It is cool as a developer getting those boosts. I know Tron Catalyst is like... I think it's a 60 FPS on Switch 2. It was the 30 on Switch 1. That's cool. That's a handy... It's nice to get a free power boost. Yeah.
Free if the person has spent their £450 on their new system.
Well, that's their business, Dan. That's their business.
It runs lovely on Steam Decks, but I've been playing it.
Yeah, we put a lot of work into that because we knew that's probably the best place to play it would be on a Steam Deck. It felt like a Steam Deck game.
That's the energy that it has. Sorry, I'm going to review your shit to you.
Great.
When you've read my book, you can do this back.
I will. Can I buy a copy? Is it easy? Who is it on Amazon? Is it who's the publisher? No, I'm just gonna Google Dan Hardcastle publisher. I'm gonna see if that answers my question. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that's amazing though. Your Wikipedia references that you're a writer on Doctor Who. That's amazing. I love that.
Hell fucking yeah, it does, because I wrote a fucking Doctor Who story since we last spoke.
I love that though. Oh, that's so cool. That's so
My
cool.
wallpaper is the full art version of the cover across 2 screens. They're like, do you want a super high definition version? I was like, yes, please, and it's my wallpaper.
Oh, that's so cool. The amount of times we've chatted about your desire to do that.
Yeah.
And then that you actually got to do that. It's so cool.
Yeah, I want to do more. If they'll ever have me back, I've never worked with a better company than Big Finish. Oh my god. I've never, like, I've worked with quite a few little companies here and there, but the sheer fucking professionalism and friendliness, not just like professional, like actual friendly, and like I felt like the notes I was given on the early drafts were constructive and actually like trying to like train me up. It didn't feel just like a sort of like change this to this and this. It was like, how about this because of these reasons? It was just the best notes I've ever got. And I'm like, oh my god, this has just been a joy. Also, fun fact, I wrote that story in a week.
That's often the best stuff. That's the best stuff sometimes.
I was given a 3-week window, and it was during the last month of writing Paradox or doing the final checks on Paradox. And I was like, okay, I literally have 1 week free. So I had to write the entire script in a week. Multiple drafts as well, but I loved it. I got hold of that world, and I didn't let go.
That's so cool.
It was good, but we now neither of us can now really talk about Disney. But it's a small price to pay.
I mean, it's only like 33% of all entertainment products that exist. It's fine.
Yeah. I mean, again, another title I really like is Dan and Mike Can't Talk About Disney. Great podcast title. Come on.
The problem is it includes the word Disney, doesn't it, Dan?
I know.
That's
Maybe
the
just
only...
start it out. D star. Wait, yeah, let's do that.
I think people might get the wrong end of the stick, I think.
That makes it funnier. Should we put this to a poll?
No.
And let the people decide.
No, I do not share your respect for the audience. I would immediately declare that. I do not trust
that my
them.
audience will just fuck about if given any chance to fuck about.
Exactly.
But no, I really enjoyed writing a Doctor Who story and adding a little bit of my own canon in there that got through. I had one joke flagged for being inappropriate. Just one.
Can you share that? Can you share that with us? It did
stay in. No, I did a small rewrite to the lead into the joke to make it clear who the joke was about and what the joke was about, and they then gave it the all clear. They did want me. I couldn't use a name for a company which doesn't exist, which I thought was interesting.
That doesn't exist.
Yeah, there's no company that existed this, and they're like, you can't use that name right now, I'm afraid. And I'm like, okay, interesting.
I wonder if it was something, because we definitely ran into this with Tron, like where we were trying to put something in that we didn't know was like the name of a character in a different Disney thing that was coming out, or we had one or two moments like that where I was like, the number of times I've been on Disney Plus, and I've been watching something, I've gone, oh, that's why I couldn't call that character that. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Oh, I have a new name for our podcast. I've got it.
Go on.
Dan and Mike both called a character Prime.
That just reveals us as hack writers, to be fair.
It does. But the great thing with that is we could be sponsored by both Amazon Prime and Logan Paul's piss drink.
Yeah, no, and that is, with a Manosphere focused podcast, that's a very good collaboration to have.
Yeah.
The guy's unimpeachable. Just an ethically sound bloke.
Yeah, I've had to stop watching the WWE. I'm all about AEW, baby. That's where I'm at. Next pay-per-view, 7 days.
You hyped?
I am fucking hyped because it's Okada versus Omega, and that means nothing to you, but just know I'm fucking hyped.
They both sound like Transformers.
I mean, they'll transform you into a wrestling lover. That's what they'll do, Mike. Shit, maybe that's your homework.
To watch some wrestling. You've already given me homework. Which one do you want me to do?
I want you to watch a wrestling pay-per-view.
Okay, send me the details.
All in Texas.
You can WhatsApp me the details and I'll watch it. How much is it?
I think it's like 20 quid.
That's fine.
That's fine, yeah. I mean, 15 if you subscribe to watch their weekly shows, which I do.
I will not do that, but I will watch your pay-per-view.
Unless you fall in love with it.
Unless I fall in love with it.
Like I did. I didn't think I was going to like wrestling, and here I am now, literally wearing a wrestling t-shirt.
The thing that I think makes me think I might like it is I loved Eurovision.
Oh, well, yeah. Did you watch the Doctor Who episode of Eurovision?
I didn't yet, no. I'll be honest with you, Dad. I didn't watch all the episodes of the most recent series.
Oh, you've missed the best episode of that series then.
Is that the best one? Okay.
Yeah, it's got the darkest imagery I've ever seen in a child-aimed science fiction thing.
Really interesting. I will watch pay-per-view because I do like big camp storytelling. So I feel like that will be my thing. Do I get to give you homework?
No.
What?
No.
It's a broken system.
Yeah, well, what are you going to do? Let's go with... Oh, my God, I've just renewed my Mech Plus subscription, apparently.
Is that Robot Wars?
Yes! So Robot Wars fucking... There's a thing that basically just has Robot Wars and some like other mech shows.
No, you've told me about it at length. Yeah, no,
God, I love it so much. I just watch old Robot Wars. They've rediscovered a couple of years ago an old behind-the-scenes series that aired on, like... BBC HD when it was a separate channel, but like day one, so no one saw it and there were no recordings of it, and they have unearthed it, and it's amazing. It's so good.
Well, I think my favorite thing about it is that there is a typo on the homepage.
Wait, is that?
Read me. So you've got the best in robotics at the top, then you've got some extensive library exclusive content. Watch anyway, yeah. Read me.
I can't see that because I'm logged in. I get treated to proper spelling if I've.
Did you have to pay for the proper spelling? I see. It says hundreds of hours of entertainment, and they have unfortunately put an apostrophe between the 100 and the S.
Oh, I would have done that.
Well, this is why you need a high quality publisher.
Oh shit! I'll tell you what I've been watching.
Go on.
I've been watching Guy Montgomery's Spelling Bee.
What's that?
Guy Montgomery is a New Zealand comedian who was on Series 2 of Taskmaster New Zealand, arguably the best season of Taskmaster. He is a fucking weird dude, and he's incredibly funny. I really share the same silly comedy taste that he has. In New Zealand, and now an Australia version, he does a show called Guy Montgomery's Spelling Bee, where he just gets like other Australian and New Zealand comedians to spell words in like loads of rounds and stuff like that. And it is one of the funniest TV shows because it's fucking unhinged, but not in a like everything going to shit. Like the game is actually happening. You actually have to play, but the games are like homophones, spell you. But you don't know if you're spelling Y-O-U or E-W-E. And it's just... It's shit like that. It's basically he brings 4 friends in to torture them for 45 minutes in a spelling-based show.
It sounds good. Sounds good.
It's absolutely fucking delightful. Everything Guy Montgomery does is wonderful, and I've watched a lot of his stuff. He's great. Guy Montgomery's great. I can't remember what I was talking about before that. But yeah.
I'm browsing the options available on Mech Plus.
Oh, shit.
And... it's reminding me of watching this show as a kid. It's adorable. I was asking you if I was allowed to give you homework, and I'm disappointed the format doesn't allow that.
No, it's allowed. Let's do it.
What am I going to get you to watch then? Or play? Because the thing about you that's fun is you've not watched anything.
Yeah, people say that. I'll tell you what though. I've watched a lot of Robot Wars several times over.
Yeah, I bet you have. How many times have you rewatched each episode of Robot Wars at this point?
Oh. We're definitely in double figures.
That's amazing. To be fair, I'm like that with some stuff. Fair play. What am I watching at the moment that you might like?
Oh, Mike! Guess what I've just got?
Go on.
Apple Plus.
Oh, well, then we have got some shows for you to watch on there. I think if I can get you to watch one thing on Apple Plus, I'm trying to think of what you would like. I mean, Prehistoric Planet is dinosaurs. You'll like that.
Dinosaurs.
But I think what I might get you to watch... Sugar.
Sugar, do.
Because no one talks about Sugar. So there's definitely better stuff on there. Like Slow Horses is excellent. Severance is very good. But I think you should watch Sugar.
Let's add it to my... How do I add it to my...
But yeah,
list?
if you like Colin Farrell, and you should, watch Sugar. It's a weird one, but you should definitely also watch Severance and Slow Horses. Those are two.
Later, we'll save that for later episodes, isn't it?
Oh, do you have it indefinitely now? Do you?
I only have like one at a time when it comes to a streaming service.
That's a smarter way to do it than what I do, because you bank them, don't you? If you do that,
yeah, you just have one for this month, and then you get one for the next month. And then you get, unless there's like a deal on like get a year for like, I got Paramount Plus for like, I think it was again £20 for a year, and I'm like, I'm just gonna watch Frasier on a loop when I'm doing shit. So and Star Trek, I'll make the money back on that one.
Paramount Plus genuinely is a worse deal than your Robot Wars one. Like, it is just Frasier and Star Trek.
Frasier, all of Star Trek, South Park.
I was never a South Park guy.
They've got the Sonic movies, they got that Knuckles TV show, which is fucking weird as shit, Mike.
Okay.
The Knuckles TV show is fucking weird as shit.
I've never heard of this. I will watch that on Paramount at some point.
Have you seen the 3 Sonic films?
I saw the first one in the cinema, and I think like a lot of people, it was the last movie I saw before COVID. So it was like the only movie I'd seen in a cinema for like a 2-year stretch or whatever. So I'm not watching any of the others.
I went to the cinema on Boxing Day to see the 3rd one, right? That's how much I love this franchise. I've got Sonic figures on my desk.
Idris Elba's Knuckles, right?
Idris Elba's Knuckles. Keanu Reeves' Shadow.
My close personal friend Keanu Reeves.
Shadow is a delight. That 3rd film, I mean, it plays the right piece of... There's a specific piece of music people associate with Shadow and Sonic Adventure 2, and it plays that piece of music at the best point in a film.
Okay.
I've never cheered at a film before. I did at that. It really understands the audience it's making those films for.
Nice.
Genuinely gets them. That is arguably... No, I'm not even going to bother arguing it. It's just a fact. That's a way better franchise than Mario, who has 2 films, neither of which are very good.
See, I've not seen that. I mean, the Bob Hoskins one is a masterpiece.
The Bob Hoskins one is a fucking disaster, Mike, and you know it.
No, man. Like, I genuinely... Because it was, I feel like, was it the production designer? Was the person who... The production designer did like a bunch of great movies, and this was them kind of slumming and making a children's movie. And I genuinely think the original Mario, because I watched that on a loop, the original Mario movie, I genuinely think is the reason I got into like the aesthetics I'm into, the kind of the Blade Runner-y kind of stuff. The reason I think Cyberpunk looks amazing is because of the Mario movie in the 80s. I genuinely think that movie was foundational for me.
Who is it I heard tell this story? Edward James Olmos is the reason that Blade Runner looks like Blade Runner.
How so?
The guy who did Battlestar Galactica. I can't remember his name now.
That was Ron Moore.
Ron Moore. He was on the Katie Sackhoff podcast, which is a copy of our podcast, as we all know.
Well, all podcasts are. Yeah.
It's one of the only ones I listen to because she's a fucking excellent interviewer. She's really good.
I've heard that's a great show. Yeah, I've never listened to it, but I've heard that's amazing.
If you're a Star Trek nerd like I am, watch the Ron Moore one. But he was saying that, he was trying to cast for Adama in Battlestar Galactica, and someone suggests Edward James Olmos, and he was talking to Edward James Olmos, and at one point he went, "Oh yeah, I was the one who said that you should mix the Chinese in with the American of Blade Runner when I was on set." And he went, "Oh, sure, yeah, no, sure, of course, yeah. He's an actor being an actor." And then later on, he met, Ron Moore met up with Ridley Scott and really went, no, he did. That was him, yeah. No, he did do that.
That's amazing.
He was the one who... Basically, Cyberpunk looks like Cyberpunk because of Edward James Olmos.
Imagine if our podcast had that quality of content on it.
Imagine if we had a decent interviewer, a great interviewer, sorry, like Katie Sackhoff, and then interesting guests. Yeah. It's not. We won't have guests. No one's going to want to come on this.
Because that's the problem with my other more successful podcast, Play, Watch, Listen, is we've started having very cool, interesting guests, and it's raised the quality to a point which I'm uncomfortable with.
Are you cheating on me with your other podcast?
Yeah, it's too good. It's too good with the guests. It makes us sound like professionals. You know what I mean? I don't like it.
I don't even know what mic you're recording this on. I could get like telephone audio from you, and I have done on many an occasion.
I mean, literally, if we had done a podcast before this. I think I always recorded that on my lap. I'm actually using my nice microphone for this. There you go.
Oh, shit. Oh, what up? I probably should have turned my AC off then.
It's not a great microphone, to be fair, but it's better.
Well, mine's not a great microphone. It's just, I like the having room noise.
They don't come to us for authenticity, the audience. They come to us for... I don't know what they come to us for. What do they come to us for?
Don't know, Mike. I've never worked it out. I play video games and go, is this a good one?
Yeah.
And I say Willy every now and then, and people like it.
That's always popular.
I do. It's my audience, and I love them to bits. They're all fantastically brilliant and all super gay. That's true. So let me talk you through the card of AEW.
Dirt.
Oh shit, Mike! Before I get into that, my film of the year so far. Have you got a film of the year so far, or are you one of those people that doesn't go to the cinema anymore?
No.
Just watches things when they come on streaming to kill the cinemas.
I did have a film of the year. I will look at my records. Go on, tell me your film of the year, and I'll tell you mine.
Have you seen Dogman?
No, I've not. What's Dogman, Dan?
Dogman is based on the children's, I don't know if they're novels or illustrations or whatever of the same name. It's about a half dog, half police officer who fights Petey, who's an evil cat.
Okay.
For my birthday, I was having a bit of a difficult birthday because I turned 30-something. And it's getting in the later end of the 30-somethings, and I went, I'm going to watch a film. As is my right on my birthday. I always like to rent a film.
Who could stop you? Yeah.
Who can stop me? Yeah. Anyone with the controls, probably. So I picked Dogman because I wanted a fun, family-friendly vibe. It's one of the most incredible comedy films I've ever seen in my entire life. Genuinely. I love Dogman, Mike.
I'm gonna check it out. Mine's boring. Mine's Sinners. That's everyone's favourite film of the year so far.
Well, except for me, who sees Dogman, which is better. Sinners is the.
Don't spoil it for the audience if they don't know anything about it. It's the Michael B. Jordan is Two Guys movie. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's the one with the black cast, and you went, don't spoil it. Some of those. We might trick some of those anti-woke lot to go see it.
If you've not seen it, there's a big twist that lots of people know, but lots of people... I went with a guy who didn't know what the twist was, and he had the time of his life. I was very jealous, so I want to let people stay in that zone. Do you know what the twist is?
No, how the fuck was I know? I'm not saying
you should watch Sinners. It's really good.
I don't like things with zombies in. Did I get it?
It's not a zombie movie. It's not a zombie movie.
Fuck, had a punt. Dogman doesn't have that in it. Dogman's got a half dog, half policeman.
I've seen a trailer for this. I'm just looking up now.
Yeah, it made me laugh so much. It's so fast. It's the fastest film I have ever seen. It makes the Lego movie look like a slow movie.
Okay.
It's wonderful. I'm literally holding a figure of Dogman that I bought because I like the film so much. I don't have autism. Let's not talk about that. Right, so the film starts, right? I'll teach you the start of the film. I'll teach it to you, apparently.
Teach it to me, okay. Well, can I just, before you start, I've got Dogman up on, I'm calling it Dogman, like it's a surname.
It's sequel to Dogma.
Yeah. The top related movie is Sonic 3, so clearly you have skewed the algorithms, essentially.
Okay, they both came out within 3 months of each other. In fact, I think they were at the cinemas at the same time.
Yeah.
Both aimed at the same audiences, and they were both made for me.
Yeah. Go on. Sorry, you were saying you're gonna teach me Dogman.
You're gonna teach you Dogman, right? So it starts off 2 characters, a police officer and a dog, his trusty psychic dog. And they're going to stop evil Petey from blowing something up. And this all happens in about half a femtosecond. And then, oh no, there's an explosion. And they both get blown up. And then they're both really injured and they're in hospital. And they're like, shit, what do we do? And the nurse's solution is to stitch the dog's head onto the police officer's body. Well, and thus Dogman is born.
I'm completely sold. I'm going to watch this movie.
Yes, you see, I watched, because I had no idea what it was. I was like, that looks like a stupid time. I'm in for a little silly time. I watched that and I went, oh, this is my kind of movie right here.
Okay.
This is my kind of movie. I got 2 speeds. I've got children's stupidity and I've got bleak shit. And I don't want anything in between.
Respect that.
I want A Scanner Darkly or Dogman. Nothing in the middle.
Have you seen, speaking of bleakness, have you seen The Brutalist yet? That was good.
No, I have not.
Excellent. a bleak 5-hour movie. I like that.
Ooh, 5 hours. Like, what's his Francis Ford Capella's Acapellas?
That's Megalopolis, which I'm not
That's the
seeing.
one.
I'm not seeing that
That
one.
was like 1,000,000 hours long, apparently. I don't think it actually was. I just think it felt like that from some of the reviews.
Yeah.
I want to say that. I'm excited to say that.
Yeah, no, I love a movie where the director's done exactly what they wanted to do, good or bad. I like a full expression of someone's creativity.
Speaking of Gladiator 2, which falls... Have you seen that weird fucking film?
I love it. I mean, I'm a massive Ridley Scott apologist in all of his movies, but that movie in particular, like, Denzel is in a completely different movie to everyone else, and he's having the time of his life.
Good.
So good.
So good.
So good.
But it's like, because I love, as everyone, the original Gladiator, right?
Oh, yeah.
Absolute peak. Brilliant film.
Easy movie to love, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's my Roman Empire. That's
It's very good.
It's the only
You
time
think about it once every what was it, every few hours or whatever, yeah.
I just think, shit, I hope Maximus is okay. I've never seen the ending, don't spoil it. But then I sat down and watched the second one. Mike,
Yeah.
they filled the arena with water.
Yeah. Well, that did happen.
The same arena that had big holes that the guys walked through that just had like cages stopping them from being able to get out.
So they did, so I don't know about that, but they did, the only part of that that's unrealistic is the sharks. They did used to flood the arenas and fill them with crocodiles.
Gladiator 2 literally jumps the shark. They literally jump a shark in Gladiator 2. He also fights alien monkeys for some reason. I don't know what they were supposed to be.
You watch Ridley Scott movies now, and it very much has the feel of someone. It's the pub where like last bell's been rung, and he's just trying to make as many movies as he can, basically before he has to presumably retire. Right?
Do you have to retire? Because I can point at Spaceballs 2. Happy 99th birthday to Mel Brooks.
Yeah, that's fair.
Who is directing Spaceballs 2 at 99 years of age.
It's impressive.
I'm gonna see that film.
It's not going to be good. It's not going to be good, but it will be interesting. Might be interesting.
You know what I've never been able to show people?
Because of a court order, or...
I've never been able to show a certain film to people and they come away liking it.
Go on.
There is a film that I thought was universally beloved, and everyone I've shown it to has gone, that was a bit shit.
Go on.
The Princess Bride!
I don't fully get the Princess Bride.
God.
I think it's good.
God.
I don't
it just me?
No, because Kerry loves it. Like we had in our wedding, we had Princess Bride jokes in the officiant's speech.
What, you literally had marriage?
Yeah. Marriage was in my wedding ceremony. I think it's a good film. I don't love it, but I do love my wife, so it was present. That's fine.
No, this has become feelings. We're not supposed to have them in the manosphere. No feelings.
You're absolutely right. I apologize. I've betrayed my kind.
I've got all these manosphere things that I wrote down for this podcast. We haven't done is it woke or for blokes yet? Marriage, woke or for blokes?
I would say woke.
Oh shit, marriage is woke. You've learned it here, something, whatever the words are I'm saying.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Dan, I think it's time. I think it's time to call it. I'm starving hungry. I'm going to
go. But what about is it woke or is it for blokes?
I think that's an amazing segment that we can return to in the second episode of the show.
So that's a podcast. We've invented that. Oh, fuck. I've just knocked Dogman over. Oh, fuck. Stand up, you... Okay. Well... I don't know how to end this, so bye everyone.
Bye.